Mhm. Well, all right, let me see something. Okay, cool. Sound test. Check, check. Okay. This wretch has another day. Greetings and bienvenue, everybody. N3, Mr. 416 here. Coming at you with some more Custodian monologues. Thank you to whoever's tuning in. I'm still your quintessential stud muffin, whether you like it or not. N3, Mr. 416. Many blessings to you. God loves you and Jesus loves you. Remember that. So, just remember that. I've awarded another beautiful day. So, let me see how this is sounding right now. All right. We left off on yesterday's premiere episode, I guess you could say. Um, basically, where'd I leave off? I think I was getting into my high school years and dealing with all the the gangsters. Is what it is. Before I continue, before I start off that, there was some stuff that I did leave out. I didn't know if I wanted to add it or not, but I'm gonna add it today. So I don't know how long this monologue is gonna be, honestly speaking. I do have some stuff to show you. I'm not gonna show you everything, but I'm gonna show you some stuff. So in case anybody tries to talk about my legitimacy, I guess you could say, like I really have nothing to prove to anybody. Take what I say with a grain of salt, you know what I mean? Or as a grain of salt. Take the medicine down with like a spoonful of sugar type of thing. So I did touch some space on some stuff, and I have some documentation here. This is basically, I don't know if you can see that, but it's from the Royal Canadian Mounted Police. I don't know if you can see that. So, and there's me. So basically, this is my mugshot and fingerprints and stuff like that. Um, so this is from my pardon, and I'm going to be honest with you. Um, so that's that. So I don't want anybody thinking anything because that's my paperwork. So, or a form of paperwork, considering that's my pardon. Like I said, you know, I'm not down with shit anymore. I'm lucky to be alive. Um, you know, thank God, thank Jesus Christ, thank you. You know what I mean? Like I said, I've been able to prove in any time that I needed to prove it and where I had enough evidence to prove it, I've proven my innocence. Where said people were lying. So there we go. That's actually helped me out in a lot of times in a lot of situations. Just the fact of being honest and people that do know me, they know what's up. So I don't, like I said, I'm not going to mention any names. People that do know me, they know exactly who I'm talking about. So that's good enough right there. I don't need to defamate anybody like in defamation of character bullshit and using their fucking name or likeness or whatever, blah blah blah. I will maybe once in a blue moon I might blurt out a name and it might seem close to it, whatever, blah blah. But you'd be the judge of that. Like I said, take it with a grain of salt. So I will break down some of the stuff that I got pardoned for. I'm not going to show you because you know people can revert back and then they can check out the information. And I don't need any of that shit. Like I really don't. So basically, majority of my charges were all assaults, uttering death threats. My peace bond was good. Um, basically, assault with weapons, possession of weapons. They've all been withdrawn, obviously, because I got the pardon. Resisting arrest, assault intent to resist arrest, um, bodily harm with weapons. So yeah, not a very happy person. Not a very happy camper at one point in time. But there's a reason for it. Like I said, the truth will set you free, and nobody likes looking at their reflection in the mirror. And there's two sides, like you know what I mean. And then in that little middle is what's going on. And like I said, I have paperwork, so that's where the truth lies. So most of my shit's all assault charges, man. Like I said, it wasn't a nice person. So whatever, man. Those the people that know me, they know. Like every action has an equal reaction, and I need people to understand that. Like you don't just come up to somebody and start blah 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 and don't expect anything in return because you're not innocent. Nobody's fucking innocent. I'm not even innocent. You know what I mean? So I just need people to understand that, and it's choices. You chose to attack me. I chose to defend myself. Bottom line, I'm not. You're not gonna wipe your feet on me. Nobody ever is. Family, friends, whatever. Don't care. Well, if you're doing shit like that to me, anyways, that means you're not my friend. So I don't need you in my life. Like I said, I'll forgive you. I can forgive you, but I don't need you in my life. And I'm not going to give you an opportunity to come back into my life to try to hurt me again. Not going to happen. Or to try to make me look a certain way, which a majority of my life always was. Everybody thought I had like, and I'll be honest with you, like I went to, like I said, there's help out there if you want it. You just got to look for it. You got to reach out and you got to find it. There's medications and shit like that. They tried to put me on medications and it's just whatever. I was just like, bro, what the fuck? Honestly speaking, got tested several times for certain things, like accused of being depressed and whatever. Let me break it down to you this way: you find out your partner or your significant other is cheating on you. How do you think you're gonna feel? Choices, right? How are you gonna feel? Now, people are trying to slam you, saying that you're messed up in the head and blah blah blah. Here's facts, and that's what I mean. I present facts in what I say. So you can't come at me and say that I'm feeling a certain way. Obviously, I'm going to be upset. Obviously, I'm going to be mad. I'm going to be angry. I'm going to be acting like depressed. My whole world just got obliterated. My bubble. So I need people to understand that. And I wasn't very specific on the pilot about that, and I wasn't really touching base on that yesterday, because, like I said, that first monologue was basically breaking down the early years of things, and it didn't finish everything. Like there's a big, but it's like tumbleweed. You know what I mean? Like it just rolls around in the desert, but whatever grabs it comes and takes it with, like a big avalanche, a big snowball, tumbleweed, whatever. So there's more. This is, like I said, this is like my diary. These monologues. I don't really write things down, and when it comes to my head, it's my artistic expression. Like all my life, like I said, I play video games on this channel as well. I don't play people. That's the honest to God's truth. Um, it's not worth it, man. You know. Um, it's one way of getting things out, and it's basically how I started off these monologues was while I was gaming, like saying certain things, whatever. And if it irritated people's demons, then that's on them. That's not me. Like I said, I got my own issues. I don't want to subscribe to other people's issues. You know, and if I can stay away from negative people, I will. You know, I'm that type of person. Like, bro, I don't vibe with that shit. Like, I don't vibe. Change your face. You know what I mean? Your scales are showing. Like, bro, wipe your face, clean your face. Nobody's perfect, bro. And as I just showed you, and as I've been telling you, I'm definitely not perfect. It's a choice. The choice that I made to be that individual, and now I've chosen throughout my progression in time to be a different individual. So, kind of like that old saying of, you have two wolves inside of you. Which wolf do you feed? Well, I fed one wolf for many years and tired of it. You know, sometimes you got to live in that spectrum of, whatever, examine things and, see things, whatever. But I won't say experimentation because it's not a science project. But whatever. It's rights and wrongs, do's and do nots, yes and no. It's really that simple. And I mean that like life is simple. If you really want to break it down, like it is simple. It's us as human beings that complicate things. And I wish a lot more people would see that. You know, wish a lot more people would actually understand that and realize that. And again, hit that like button if you like what's going on. Maybe somebody relates to the bullshit that I went through, and just let you know that there is help out there. You just gotta want it. You can't just sit at home and expect everything to come to you. Yeah, there's times to sit at home, where you're just like, I don't want to people today. You know what I mean? Like I don't feel like peopling. I don't. So not today. I did a lot of peopling yesterday and a couple of days ago. And there's gonna be time for peopling again. Like I said, 24 hours, man. And I'm here right now, living this reality right now. This is where I am, and I'm fine with that because I can control that. Not even about control. It's I'm living. But yeah, there's some more stuff that I left out. Obviously, I told you guys about my growing up and everything, and the family aspect of things, which wasn't a very healthy family. And I'm being honest about this. It was never a healthy family. I knew that already at an early age because, like I said yesterday, how do you how do you love and hate? Like they don't mix. Only the unloved hate, and that's the truth. That's why I don't hate. You know what I mean? Like I forgive them. Like I forgive my older brother. I forgive my aunt. I forgive my dad. I forgive my uncle. I forgive everybody, bro. Like lightening that backpack. Just removing shit out of out of my back, off my back. Life keeps lifing. Adulting keeps adulting. People keep equaling. That's what it is. But like I said, maybe a couple of years down the road, somebody will see these monologues and be like, "Holy fuck, man! Wow, pass on the knowledge, man." A lot of this new age BS. Not really down with it, and I'm gonna be honest with it because like everything, a lot of terms and words that I've used throughout my years of life have been twisted. Like bad means good, good means bad. Like no, 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 it doesn't. Don't get it twisted because that's what you're doing. You're twisting it. Bad is bad, good is good. Flat out, flat out. I don't understand this generation. I don't. You know, like a cap. Not a. You guys call it a lie or something. This is a cap. This is a cap. This is a cap. Lie is a lie. Fibber, whatever you want to call it. Just like the whole faggoty thing. It's a cigarette. It was a term for a cigarette originally, and then it gets twisted. Then it becomes hate speech and blah blah blah. Like no, bro, it's you guys as human beings that are doing that shit, not other people. That's why the older generations were like, bro, you guys are all fucked up. It's seriously that. Yeah, it's like I don't know, man. I really don't. See, like when I was in school, grade school, man, we had a thing called home ec, where they taught you how to survival skills. They taught you how to cook, not use a phone to call meals. They taught you how to survive. They taught you how to sew. They taught you how to clean. They taught you a whole bunch of taught you life skills. And I understand there's a plethora of people that have life skills and survival skills, which is amazing. But then there's a portion that has that's oblivious. Like it's fucking scary. Like it is. It's just fucking scary, man. But then again, that's just me as the human being that I am, right? or spirit or soul having this human experience, and it's freaking weird, bro. I don't know. Like everybody twists stuff. Like, don't say good morning because you're in mourning. Mourning's at a funeral. Bro, like, drop the bullshit. You know, or somebody sneezes. Don't say bless you because be less you. Like, bro, you guys are all fucked up. Legit. Like a bunch of condescending people that fucking twist shit. Like, fuck. Bro, grow up. Fuck's sakes. I don't know how else to put it. Like, fucking grow up. Act your fucking age, not your shoe size. Fuck. Get fucking help. For real. Like, a lot of you people are fucked up. Get help. Fuck. Go see a doctor, man. There's people that help people with diseases and shit. There's programs, man. Go to the program, do the fucking program. Don't be a robot, though. You gotta remember that at the end of the day, life keeps lifing. People keep peopling. Shit's not gonna fucking disappear. Shit's all around you. You know what I mean? Like, what, you're gonna stop doing something because of something that happened to you? Like, bro, get back up on that fucking horse and go, dude. People fall off and, oh my god, I'm gonna stay right here. Like, bro, get the fuck out of here. I don't know how else to put it. Like, get the fuck out of here. Fuck's sakes, man. Everybody just seems to, like, give up. Not want shit. Not thrive. Not try to achieve. Like, yeah, it's nice getting like little side incomes here and there from shit that you're doing, and maybe you're touching somebody, like I said, but not in the bad way of the when I'm touching, like, maybe so, like I said, somebody maybe will see this shit because I'm gonna get part into that after with the touchy, but yeah, something I left out yesterday, and it's just in my like something's just like say it. Give me a second, guys, please and thank you. Hold on, I'll be right back. All right. Thank you for holding on, whoever's watching this, whoever's out there. Don't forget to hit that like button if you're okay. Uh, so yeah, where was I going with this now? Yeah, so you guys, obviously from yesterday's episode or monologue, um, I touched base on certain things. My mom was a big alcoholic, honestly speaking. She never really got remarried. She she did hang around with a lot of females. And they used to always party, get blacked out drunk, have sleepover type of shit, whatever. Now I don't know. I can't accuse anybody of anything. Maybe she just because of the whole bad marriage and whatever. Maybe she just gave up on males. Because I know growing up, a couple of males tried to flirt with her and whatever. We met a couple of them. One guy was cool. He's German. I'm not gonna say his name. Like I said, I'm not gonna mention any names. But regardless of being German, whatever, I don't care. He was cool, man. I remember that much at least about him. Don't remember much, but I remember that he was cool. And one worked hard, single lady, raising two kids, and like I said, The way I got treated, I know I didn't, wasn't a good kid because of the treatment. Honestly speaking, two wrongs don't make a right. You know, but like I was the black sheep of the family. Like if you could do yin and yang, me and my older brother were that, the yin and the yang. But what kills me, and what like really, for many years, man, I didn't know, like I really didn't know. I didn't know what was going on, what was what, and like he had everything, bro. And it's like I said, I don't hate, like I don't. I like me. I got treated like crap. I got beat. Like, bro, there's one time like we weren't like middle class. We didn't. My mom didn't drive. She had an opportunity to do her license. She just said no. She didn't do it. We had opportunities to do a lot of shit, even get homes at one point in time. Like she was very successful for a single lady. But that was at a time where shit was affordable, right? Everything was better. It was, honestly speaking. Rent wise, even to buy property, food wise, like everything was better. Wasn't so much bullshit and people's greeds of, oh look, we made this big phone, we can charge this amount of prices. Like no, a phone was a phone and roughly the same price. Which I don't understand nowadays, bro. You're making the same fucking products. It's just one has a different name, like apples and oranges and fucking peaches and cheese and whatever, bro. But like one guy's charging $3,000 for a piece of shit that does the same thing as the other piece of shit. Like I don't get that. Like I don't understand that. It doesn't make sense to me as a human being. Like it really doesn't. But anyhow, getting back to it. So yeah, my mom, like she had a lot of opportunities to do things. She just chose not to, and it kind of like slid downhill. I guess like I always got the back end of the stick, and that's the honest truth. Like I did, I got beat. I don't remember my brother ever getting beat, even when he did something bad. Because like I said, I remember a lot of times he pointed fingers and there. Oh, there's nothing. That's my name, by the way. I know I said it a couple of times already, but my name is like a wordplay. So it's M3. But I know on Call of Duty Mobile, I used to tell people my name was Nuno, but whatever, I don't care. Didn't really, but it's Nelson, like Nelson Mandela. Yeah, but just such a nice human being, or at least he tried to be. But yeah, so yeah, a lot of beatings. Older brother watching, stood by, whatever. Think I can't prove it, but a lot of times I think he just set me up to get beatings, legit. But like I said, I can't prove it. But it's like, why would you be watching me get punished? Why would you watch her? Like, there was times where I had like welts on my body from either the buckle or the belt buckle itself. And like she had the old school, like thick buckles, you know, like the cowboys used to wear. I get the strapping with that, and I guess if she showed mercy, I'd get the leather part, right? Or sometimes, like I said, you know, there's the metallic style chairs. Yeah, she definitely had a way of throwing a slipper, and it kind of like boomeranged. It was like a heat-seeking missile. Oh my lord! Oh man, the truth will set you free. But yeah, it was rough. But like I said, people tried to, including my own family members, they tried to break my will, but it didn't happen. I bend, I bend, but I did not break. Like I said, throughout everything, there is doctors out there, there's medications, there's programs you can go to get help. But don't stay into the like. Here's my whole thing: don't don't revolve around a program or whatever. Like, get your help, and then you gotta adapt that into life. You gotta be adaptable. Because regardless of what people wanted to say about me and the facts that I've shown you in these monologues, like, well, dude, I got accused of so many things, man. I got accused of being depressed. I got accused of being anxiety. But like I said, how would you feel if your family just got taken away from you? How would you feel if you found out that your partner was cheating on you? I don't think you'd be very sane. How do you think you would feel? How would you feel if your whole world just boom? I don't think you'd be okay either. But like I said, a lot of people try to do slanderous bullshit and accuse me of stuff, and the paperwork's all there. Like I always said, I went to go see medics and whatever and blah blah blah. After their analysis, they're like, "No, but you're okay." Anywhere that I could prove somebody wrong about me, I did legally, not just by my actions and my words, which all flowed together on the same level playing field. But when it came to court and proving it to a third party, somebody that had no idea who I was as an individual or what I've been through, and here you go. Like, hey man, I there's programs, because of the alcoholic background and stuff, and I'm gonna say this right now. I was in the program. Obviously, you know what it is. I'm not gonna mention any names. You know what I mean? But yeah, sharing my drinking issues and some other issues that happened later on after, which involved, like I said, it was like an open door process, like a revolving door. No, more like an open door, with like a little bit of an escalator. What I mean? So you can either sit back and enjoy the ride or whatever. Where are you going? You know what I mean? Hopefully, you understand what I'm saying. I might speak a little weird, but this is just me being human. You know what I mean? Being the human being that I am. So I do like to dress up. You know what I mean? And I clean up fairly well. But sometimes I just want to relax, man. I want to be in my joggers. You know what I mean? And I don't have to be a certain way all the fucking time. Like, come on, man. I'm human. But I love the fact that I shouldn't say loved because it was kind of hard that it was hard, but yeah, I guess I will say that I loved. It's how people would say something to your face and then backstab you, including family members. You know, funny how everybody else was too busy to go help out another family member, and then they would call me to go help. Like, oh yeah, he's okay, he's well, not taking into consideration how I felt about things. Maybe I just didn't want to people. Just because I'm not doing something does not mean I'm not doing something. And people gotta understand that. Like I said so many times, yes and no. Yes and no. No shaded gray. No is an answer. And people gotta understand that. Just as much as yes is an answer, no is an answer. So I just, it killed me. Killed me my whole life. Family, friends, and that's the thing. It's like a lot of times there's mostly family, a lot of friends too. And I'm gonna give you a little download or a little lowdown, rundown, whatever. Fuck man, I'm getting tongue tied right now. Um, I had to basically tell a lot of people to fuck off. Don't talk to me. This is it. Goodbye. Bye. See ya. I don't care if you're my family. I don't care if you're my brother. I don't care if you're my mother. And the only reason that I say that now as an adult is because it took me a while to understand this and grasp this concept. You do not know what love is. I didn't even know what love is. My what I thought was love got stripped away from me. Gullible, Gullicaf even, maybe. But looking for something that was never there. That always seemed to elude me. You know what I mean? It was there. Almost could have grabbed it. Almost could have grabbed it, and then boom, taken away. Oh, magic trick. You know what I mean? Take the sheet off the table or whatever it's called. But the dishes stayed there. You know what I mean? The illusion. That's why, like I stated yesterday in yesterday's video, like I believe deep down inside that I was living my dad's life, and I'm like, bro, I want to live my life, not my dad's. And like I said, I'm not gonna. There's only one Father, and that's God and Jesus Christ, flat out. Even when I see priests, I try to find out their names and whatever. And yeah, I go to church. I'm not a don't go every day, but I go to church. I'm nothing against that. Like I'm not like phobia. Like bro, give me a fear, bro. Fuck. If you can sit down for fucking an hour and do nothing in front of a fucking TV or look at the fucking sky, you can do an hour of have somebody try to tell you something. You gotta interpret it. It's a story, man. It's a story, just like any other book out there. It's a story. You know, it just has morals and principles. Something that we used to have back in the day. I don't understand where the fuck everything went. Like everything just disappeared. Everything flied out the fucking window. Like this generation is fucked. Legit fucked. I'm not even worrying about that. Like no morals, no honesty. Nobody's helping out the elders anymore. You know, they see the elderly people and they're like, whatever, fuck it. You know, they're too busy with their fucking their bullshit. Too busy filling their egos, and that's another thing, man. This world needs to deflate its egos. There's so many of them, and like I said, man, like I got my own issues. I'm not subscribing to anybody else's. I'm not like I'm done. Like I'm really done with this bullshit. I'd rather be to their own self be true than not. So if you ever run into me on the street and you come at me with your negativity, then be prepared for me to tell you, bro, you need to get the fuck away from me, flat out. You know what I mean? I don't vibe like that. I try to vibe on a nice, nice, nice musical rhythm. I don't want to vibe in the negatives. I'd rather vibe in the positives, regardless of how my life is, because it's not the greatest. But hey, whatever, it'll get better. You gotta stay faithful. You gotta stay positive, man. And that's another thing. Like nobody's faithful anymore, bro. It's really hard to meet people because everybody's been hurt. Everybody's been bruised. You know, and then when somebody has something right in front of them, they don't know what to do with it because they assume shit. They think it's gonna happen again and blah blah blah. Here's another tidbit that I'm gonna remove from the backpack. Because the backpack's heavy, you know what I mean? Like I said in the pilot, I'd rather be a warrior in a garden than a gardener in a war. So, like, I don't know, man. Everybody's too busy filling up their own ego and pride. Nobody's human anymore. It's strange, man. It's a strange world. It just got strange. Like, so much shit's happened to me, but I never let it kill me. Like, yeah, I might have been cracked, like I said, like cracked here and there, like, breaking apart, dying on the inside, but I never let it get to me, man. My will to survive, my will to strive, my will to be like, no, I'm not that. I'm not. Like, it's hard when you have your own mother telling you that she wishes you were never born. Like, I didn't tell you to spread your legs. I didn't tell you that, if you went back to our dad, that, I'd be the kid that would save the marriage. Like, it's not on me, man. That's on you. That's not on me. But like I said, man, our parents weren't raised right either. It's very self-destructive. a lot of crankiness, a lot of irritability. You know, and I guess it went down to like even in my marriage, I was married, as you guys know by the pilot. I was married, and whatever. I'm single now. I like being single because I really need somebody. If I ever find somebody, I need them to understand one thing. Please do not be a headache in my life. I like being at peace. So if you're gonna add to my peace, then beautiful. If you're gonna garden with me, cool. Don't get me wrong. Nothing's perfect, and nothing's. There's gonna be issues. There's gonna be BS because people are people. We don't always have to agree on things. We don't always have to like things. You know, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Like I said before, opinions are like assholes, and everybody has one. But if you can sit there and then, please, please, I don't want anybody to take this the wrong way. I love women. Like I mean biological women, women that, if I come inside of her, she's gonna birth her children. Like I love women. So just being honest. So I'm very, very straight, very straightforward. But yeah. Now, now that I'm on this point, I'm gonna get into the original in a little bit. But now that I'm here, I'm gonna stay in this little spectrum for a little bit. Um, when it comes to all that, and yeah, I'd get married again. You know what I mean? Like, fuck, why not, man? You get off the bike doesn't mean anything, but you got to get to know the person. This time I wouldn't do it as fast as I did it before. Like, I'd rather get to know the person a little bit, maybe live together for like a little bit, and then boom, pop the question. Why not, man? What the fuck? It doesn't have to be like a fucking $2,500 fucking wedding, man. As long as you care about the person, you guys are everything's gotta be amicable. You know what I mean? Like, talk, shoot the shit. You guys vibe. Big on that. Big on the vibe. Because like I said, I feel. So that's why a lot of times I push people away. I'm like, bro, not feeling that shit. Get the fuck away from me. You're suffocating my vibe. I don't like that. You know what I mean? That's like very. And yeah, I do talk to people. Like I said, I people. You know, I go down memory road once in a while, which I shouldn't, but I do just because of the fact that I want to see if people are better. I want to see if they're okay. I don't want to ignore anybody. But when I get you out of my life, please understand that. Like that's it. Like that's 3 strikes. You're out. You're out. I don't want to talk to you. If I see you on the street, I'm gonna keep on walking. That's it. Oh, this is really not being rude or anything. I got rid of you for a reason. The reason beings might be in these departments of you did fuck all for me. Nothing was reciprocated, so I might have given to you and you didn't give to me. You lied to me. You backstabbed me. Cheated on me. I don't deal with shit like that. I don't. Like, come on, man. If you're gonna deal with shit like that, like that's high school shit. That's grade school shit. As an adult, you should know the difference. As an adult, you should know the difference between right and wrong. Let's say right and wrong. Like I said, there's no sugarcoating shit. If you're a piece of shit, you're a piece of shit. Like I said so many times, man. As a kid, I was already telling people, just be yourself around me, man, because you're gonna rat yourself out. And I already knew that at a young age because of the fact that some people that said that they loved me treated me like fucking shit. Funny how somebody that was unloved is learning how to love. Somebody that had his whole world broken down, stripped away from him, wrongfully. Wrongfully, rightfully, whatever, I don't know. I'm not a saint in this either. I'll give you a breakdown of that as well since we're on this topic and since we're here. Um, I basically met my ex through some friends, whatever, and in the beginning I didn't know that she was talking to somebody or seeing this person or whatever. Apparently they went to grade school or something. I found this out later on. Um, so technically I stole her, I guess you could say, not knowing originally. But yeah, so there's a lot of like back and forths of her leaving me, going to said person, leaving me, going to said person, whatever, and then coming back, and then eventually we tied the knot, and we had our children, our beautiful daughter and son. And like I said so many times, like they're not in the literal sense, but only in the figurative. My family's dead. My family's dead. My family is dead. So don't talk to them. That's fine. We said what we said our piece. And I'm good with that. And like, do I need them back in my life? No, but I forgive them. I forgive them. You know, the stuff that they did to me, it's always going to be in the back of my mind. So do I forget? It's kind of hard to forget, but I do my best to try to. That just doesn't mean that I need you in my life because you've already shown your true colors. Like I said, a snake is a snake. Snake says it's skin, but it's still a snake. Leopard spots don't change, neither do tiger stripes. Still a tiger. Still a leopard. Still a vicious animal. That's what a lot of humanity has become. It's vicious animals. I'd rather be a human being. You know, I've come to terms and the fact of I can't take any of this shit with me. Not even my body. And I know I probably sound like a broken record right now, but it's the reality. Another reality is the journey, not the destination. Because I know that my destination, like everybody else's destination out there, can't take any of this shit with me, and we're gonna end up in a fucking hole. And that's where my body's gonna stay, in a hole. Or in a urn, or whatever the fuck it's called. You know what I mean? In a Mona Lisa. Mausoleum in a fucking wall, like, bro. For what? People will think that I'm a piece of shit. I'm fine with that. That's your opinion, not mine. Like I said, people will judge me. People will think things of me. People will think that, oh, you know, it's that poor guy and whatever and blah blah blah. Yo, I lived life. I can honestly say that I've done a lot of things that and experienced a lot of things that a lot of you just haven't. So, were they right things? No, fuck no. Fuck no. But hey, this is what it is, right? Am I proud of a lot of this shit that I did? No, fuck no. Some things I thought I was doing in a justified way, but it wasn't. You know, it's like I said, I will admit when I'm wrong, man. Fuck. I will definitely admit when I'm wrong, bro. But yeah, it's just funny, man. Funny the way life is. But anyhow, okay, rewind. So yeah, my mom. I can't point any fingers. I can't say certain things. Like I said, she had opportunities to be with dudes, men's men, right? But she never did. She just got drunk a lot. She hung around with a lot of females. Got drunk a lot with the females too, sleepovers and shit, whatever, blah blah blah. So whether she was or she wasn't, I don't know. I don't know. She never owned up to shit. She never said anything. So whatever. I did question her. I'm gonna be honest with you. I did. And she just basically got all mad at me and whatever and blah blah blah. And I'm like, okay, it's just I'm putting two and two together. I'm just like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like I've seen you being with dudes and ain't shit happening, and then I've seen you being with the femmes, and then this and that. Like I'm not trying to discriminate or talk shit about anybody. You know what I mean? This is reality. So, and then with that reality came some weird shit. Where sometimes you know she was a blackout drinker. She passed out, and sometimes her drunky friends. My older brother at that point in time was still playing like hockey and shit like that. So he was like in leagues and whatever, and street leagues and hockey leagues and whatever. Good hockey player. I give him that. He was. I've seen him a couple of times just by being in the same area and whatever, and I just pop in to see what's going on. Um, really good at it. But like I said, he was the good guy. He was. I'm not gonna lie. He was a good guy. He got treated like gold. I got treated like not even silver. I got treated like the dirt under your nail. You know what I mean? Whenever he wanted shit, he got it. Whenever I wanted something, there was always a big argument, a big fight, and ended up me getting a beating. You know, even when schools saw my artistic value and what I could bring out, she was like, "No, no, no, scholarships, man. I shit you fucking not. Scholarships, free ride, man." And no, there's only one time I think it was when my older brother got accepted for OHL. I think it was OHL. I think it was the OHL to go play, and she was like, "No." She that was pretty rough too because I was like, "Fuck." Regardless of the piece of shit and the attitude that we had towards each other, um, that wasn't cool. Because I know what it was like when it was my turn. I was like, "Holy fuck." Even back in the day, comic books used to have like these little flyers in the back, I get, or like sign offs and shit like that. So I signed off to actually apply for Marvel Comics, man. And I did get a respond letter. I was in high school at the time. I believe it was grade 10, end of grade 9, beginning of grade 10 type of thing. So leaving grade 9, summertime happens, and then we went into the grade 10, which was a long time ago. But yeah, I did get a reply. Try to convince my mom about it because they wanted to fly me over to the States and whatever, and she's like, no. Another free scholarship type of thing. Go study, go learn, maybe do something. But hey, whatever, bro. Obstacles and roadblocks, like I said, a lot of the a lot of people let shit like this break them down, and then they end up giving up their lives, right? And had a lot of friends that shit happened to, whether it be by their own hands or not. Still, it's sad. Well, I think a lot of them were my friends. I don't know. Like I said, like I've had my family members betrayed me, so I don't know. Certain friends betrayed me, and when I caught them red-handed and I explained it and whatever, and vocalized and verbalized myself to them, definitely did change that friendship. Some of them I just basically, you know what, fuck you, man. And you have to, man. Can't let people wipe their feet on you. You know. And again, it's like if I parted ways with you, and I'm being honest, so if anybody out there is watching that does know me, and you're one of those people, then hey, it is what it is. Like I don't want you, like even if you were to call me or to text me, like I don't live in the past anymore, bro. I don't, and I really don't give two shits if we're blood related or not. Like bye, see ya. I left the garbage where the garbage belongs. That's back there. If you didn't know how to treat somebody back then the right way, then what makes you think that I'm so fucking stupid and gullible that I'm gonna allow you to come back into my life to fuck me up again? I've worked too hard, man. I've worked too hard to progress. Growth. Something that a lot of people out there don't know. Like I go to ball games. I like sports. I play sports. I'm not good at it, but I still play. Doesn't stop me. I might get picked last, but hey, it's the reality. I'm okay with that. Um, I go to concerts, and I never put myself in a rehab because I knew I had a problem. Like when my fucking wallet's getting misplaced and stolen, whatever, or just left behind, my keys, same thing, trying to open up my front doors with fucking lighters instead of my house keys, falling asleep on grass, and not getting robbed because I'm fell asleep on grass. Oh fuck! ending up with fucking random people that I have no fucking idea who the fuck they are, where they come from, what part of the woodwork did you crawl out of? Like like no, that's the issue, man. So I acknowledged that, and I went to go seek help. You know what I mean? I know I had an issue. I know I had problems. So I went to go seek help. Like I said, man, choices. The whole time I keep on saying this, even when I'm streaming the video games and talking to you guys, just choices, man. Do's and do nots, rights and wrongs. Sometimes you need to stop and think of how would you feel if somebody, you know what I mean? Like how does that make you feel? And that's an honest fact. How does that make you feel? Okay, is there a way of correcting this issue like a human, not going out and fucking people up? Because I'm done with that shit. I don't really care. I don't care for it. Lived it, did it, whatever. Like I just showed you in the beginning of this monologue. There's my that was my pardon paper. Because I know I did wrong, and I don't want people to judge me about that shit. That's in my past, and like I said, my past has no place in my present, and it has no place in my future. So if you're not gonna constantly bring that shit back up, yeah, you were never like, bro, you need to get the fuck out of my life. I don't need. This is how I know that you don't love, and that you don't know what love is, because you're constantly washing somebody's face in bullshit. It happened, yes, I acknowledge that it happened. Do I live there anymore? No. You're knocking on the wrong address, bro. You're knocking on the wrong door. And honestly speaking, I really don't have to prove anything to anybody. This is a monologue. This is like my dear diary. And like I said, hopefully somebody's watching this and they'll be like, "Holy fuck, I understand." You know, it gets better only if you want to get better, and that's the honest truth. You gotta want it. Nobody's gonna sit there and twist your wrist and be like, they might put you into something, but you gotta be willing to be like, okay, let me give this shit a shot. You know what I mean? Whether it be therapy, whether it be medical program, whether it be rehab, whether it be whatever, man. You gotta want that. You gotta want to better yourself. You have to thrive for it, strive for it. You know what I mean? Like when I had my accidents and I couldn't move my arm or I couldn't move my hand or I couldn't move my leg, like I had to go to the rehab. I had to rehabilitate myself. I had to want it. That feeling of I need it to come back. I need to go. I need to go. There you go. That was me doing it. That was me pushing myself. And it's funny. Like a lot of family members too. Oh yeah, oh fuck, like that happened because you're stupid and blah blah blah. Like you don't need that shit, man. Like cut it, forget it. It's funny. There's a term a long time ago where if you have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. But it's how stupid people are, and they still keep on like blah 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 blah. Like, buddy, I did that when I was 8 years old. I did that when I was 12. I did that when I was 4. I did that when I was 15. I'm not fucking there anymore, man. And I can't go back in history and fucking fix that shit. I can't. People gotta understand that. So anyhow, getting back to the mom and the drunk issues and whatever and blah blah blah. Wah wah wah. Wop wop. Whoop whoop. Right. So yeah, there's a couple incidences with her female friends. Asian one, I think one of them was Portuguese, another one was an Italian, I think. And then even when we went on vacation to Portugal and shit, same shit. Like touchy feely shit, whatever, weird shit, not called for shit. Not gonna get into it. I just already explained certain things. I'm not gonna explain it all in detail. You know, but it's funny. I still love women, like but real women. Biological can come inside of you and you'll have my baby women. Yeah. Regardless of all of that, like I said, never broke my will. I still love women, even though I got treated shit by them all my life. From family members, from outsiders, from ex-wife, from girlfriends. But now there's boundaries, man, and don't cross those boundaries. If you're gonna try to sit there and fucking disrespect me, I'm gonna shut you down in 2.5 seconds. I don't tolerate that shit. I don't tolerate a lot of shit that I used to tolerate. And one of the biggest things is like, look, if you're ever fucking unhappy, and this is what I mean about life being so fucking simple. Hey, look, I know we've been together for a couple of years now, but honestly speaking, I don't think it's going anywhere. And you got a little bit of a chip on the shoulder and an attitude. I kind of falling out of love with you. I don't really want to fix this. I don't think there is a chance of us fixing this. I gotta go. Honesty. Instead of, hey, how are you? How was your day? I love you. This and that, and then 2 seconds later you're on the phone, or you know what I mean, like with somebody else. Like, make it make sense, man, because the math doesn't math. Do's and do nots. Yes and no. Right and wrong. People like to throw the shade because they wanna think that what they're doing is correct and it's not. And that's not even a difference of opinion. That's fact. Because if you get caught in certain things, and once it goes legal, you'll see how wrong you are. Fast. Like I said so many times, even in the pilot, I've proven my ex-wife wrong on a lot of fucking things. I won, but what did I really win? Parental alienation from our children? And I know she did it all out of spite and anger. I forgive you. But like I said, I had to shut it all down. So I do not agree with the fact of a stranger coming back after so many years, knowing damn well that they made a choice, and thinking that they're gonna call me or write me up and be like, hey, hey, I just wanna know. No, no. I don't know you. I don't fucking know you. I had no say or part of raising you. You fucked off. Here's the reality. You fucked off. You made that choice. You made that choice to single me out of your life. So you know what? Everything's reciprocal. I'm making my choice. I don't fucking know you. I just helped create you, bring you into this world, and then all of a sudden you're gone and somebody else molded you. That's not my handiwork. That's not my hard work. That's not my hard work and my blood that I poured into it formed you, but then it was gone. I don't know who you are. Neither one of yous. At least the girl, she's the elder, but at least she spoke to me a couple of times. Like I said, we had it open discussions. So we're cool. We came to terms, and I told her too. Love you, but it is what it is, and you go your way, I go my way, and I'm fine with that. Like I am, honestly speaking. Like I wrote it on my community page or I didn't write it, but I posted it on my community page of YouTube where, you know, you gotta let things go, man. Sacrifices, and these are my crosses that I bear, and I'm okay with that, man. I'm fine. One day, hopefully before I die, that maybe I'll meet somebody and we'll get that opportunity to settle down and be real with somebody. Find my Miss 416. Be at peace, man. Finally love and be loved the way I love and the way I want to be loved. Regardless of all of that, here's another thing that I'm going to touch base on is I learned how to love myself more and not depend on others because bro, I cook, I clean, I sew, I mop, I do laundry. I'm very functional. The only thing that I can't do is fuck myself, but that's okay. So what I'm trying to say about that is basically like this. Look, I don't need a female to be my nursemaid because I do shit. I get shit done. You know what I mean? You want to cook? Let's cook together. You want to clean? We're gonna clean together. You want to go out? Let's go out. You want to be with your friends? Go be with your friends. Just be responsible when you're with your friends. That's it. I'm not gonna break your balls. Like I love my alone time, man. I'm that type of, and this is a fact. Anybody that knows my ex-wife would know. I used to tell her to get the fuck out of the house, man. Go, get the fuck out of here. Like I'm not your fucking prison. Like I'm not your prison guard. You're a fucking human being. And like I said, it's your choices. You should know right from wrong. You should know that when you're out there in the real world, shit's gonna come at you. It's on you to be like, hey man, I got a husband, I got a boyfriend, I got a man. You know, okay, cool. I'm talking to you, but get the fuck away from me, type of thing. You know what I mean? Like, hopefully you guys understand. And it goes for males too, because males are bitches too. You know, it's not very easy to come by people that are actually honest. And the first thing is you gotta be honest with yourself. That's rule number one. Be honest with yourself. You gotta show yourself love, man. You gotta wake up in that morning, look at your face in that mirror, and like a lot of people don't like doing that. And be like, hey man, I love you. We made it. We're here. We made it. We outlasted a lot of people. We're here. And it might sound selfish, but it's not selfish. You know, people come and go in your life for a reason. People get taken away from your life for a reason. People just opt themselves out for a reason, right? But we're here and we made it. And Lord knows it's one heck of a fucking roller coaster. I don't think I want to buy that ticket anymore. I want to get off that ride. There was the exit, bro. Oh fuck. Oh man. But yeah, that was Okay, rewind. I know I jumped again, but it's the way I am. It's like when things start hitting a little bit. I guess it's a defense mechanism. When they start getting a little too real, I just like, you know what I mean? I try to opt out, but then I try to opt back in to be like, you gotta conquer it. Fear is another one. Get over your fucking fear, bro. Get over it. You see a fucking bug, squash it. Don't be like, oh! Like, no. You see a fucking rat or a mouse, fucking throw a shoe at it. Fuck out of here. You see a fucking piece of shit human being, tell me it's a fucking piece of shit human being, get the fuck away from me. There you go. You know, you can't stay in that bubble, bro. The bubble pops. It's good to get help, and it's good to be of help. And you know, a lot of people won't believe you when they're like, "Holy fuck, look at this guy, man! Why is this guy doing this shit?" Like I try my best to give back into this community. Like I'm not perfect either, you know what I mean? But I try to give back. Like I said, if I see somebody that needs a hand, I go give them a hand. But then again, I don't want you taking advantage of me either. Let's call a spade a spade. Like I said, a lot of people will be like, "Oh, you know, he's over here, he's not doing this, and oh yeah, he's available, blah blah blah." How do you know I'm available? Don't assume shit. When you break down the word assume, ask you me. Don't assume because you make an ass out of you and me. Yeah, don't jump the gun. Like don't jump to conclusions. Don't be like, hey man. Like no, ask. Don't just all of a sudden, you know, I've told you to do it. Like, bro, so you're very pushy. Don't be pushy, man, about it. People learn differently. Everybody learns differently. Not everybody learns the same way. What helped you out might not help somebody else out. You know, maybe somebody really needs medical attention. You know, sometimes you just gotta be gentle with people, man. Lord knows I didn't have any of that shit. When I found out about it, I involved myself in it. There you go, man. Just to prove people wrong, and like maybe yeah, maybe it was like an ego boost, maybe to prove people wrong, to be like, yo, man, that's like defamation of character. You're saying I'm one way, and here I am getting all the medical facts and proving people wrong. You know, even the legal system. But then again, it all boils down to what did I really win? Like, yeah, I won. Okay, I proved my point that I'm coherent, that I'm fucking a functioning human being. But at the same time, my family got obliterated. I got parental alienated to this day, even with letters that said it would have been in the court's benefit to have me talk and speak, and then there was, like I said, there was brainwashing, man. Like I can't put it any other way. Like, said people left the area to go move to the suburbs and whatever, and on phone calls you were telling me, and I'm saying it loud and clear, you were telling me, and I even put that in court, that there were several phone calls that I had with said party where she had told me that I'm never going to see my kids, and she succeeded. She succeeded. I got parental alienated. Anybody that's ever spoken to me that knows me knows it. And whoever talks to her knows what she did. That's the truth. And then again, here's that catch 22. Like, if I do something wrong, I have my paperwork to prove that I was in jail, that I got arrested. This is what I did. This is what I didn't do. That's what I did. That's what I didn't do. Da 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 da. But lo and behold, it's somebody that's actually committing a crime, but you let them get away. So I don't know who you bribed. I don't know who you paid off. I do know that my mail got tampered several times because I got letters after the fact that I missed court dates, and I'm like, how do I miss court dates? And but yet I got this letter stating that I missed a court date. So who was watching my mailbox? Who was going into my mailbox to get rid of certain letters? You know what I mean? For me not to be aware of it. So whatever. I don't think it was the bums on the street. And I don't even want to use that term. That's an old term. Hobo, whatever. I don't know, man. I do know one thing though. Might not know a lot, and I don't. I don't know a lot. You know, I'm just got wisdom from my experiences. That's my knowledge. But I don't know a lot, man, because I learn from a lot of people. I learn from everybody and anybody that I've encountered. And hopefully they learn from me too. Sometimes in life you have to fight. You have to. Sometimes in life there's a time where you just gotta be like, hey bro, I'm tired. And I'm tired of fighting, bro. Here's the broken record again. Like, I'd rather be a warrior in a garden. At least I'm at peace. But, you know, if anything does happen to pop off, I'm ready. Instead of a gardener in a fucking war. Like, what are you gonna do? Right? Like, gardener in a war is not a. It's a rough spot to learn. You know what I mean? When you're just like, bam, there you are. At least with experience, you already know that if something pops off, you're good. You know, it's like I can't change people's opinions of me. I can't change anything, and that's the other thing. It's like you just can't, man. Like whatever, people will remember you for who you were to them. You know, and you got to be okay with that. That's where it all comes down to the, hey, you know what? Um, I gotta go. Like goodbye. Thank you for the life lessons and the life experiences, but we don't vibe. You gotta go. Turn your back. Don't say nothing. No, like bye is bye. It's like no. No is an answer. So is bye. Goodbye. Doesn't mean I want to talk to you in 2 weeks from now. Doesn't mean I want to talk to you in 2 years from now. Like, I'll see you in the next lifetime, I guess. I don't know. And maybe I will, if there is a next lifetime. I don't know. Like I said, I can't take anything with me. This all stays behind. All this shit. Even this stays behind. Reality, baby. Reality. There's the truth, and nobody likes it. All I do know and is I can change, but I gotta want to change. That's all I do know, and that's what I do every day. Just looking for my peace, man. My peace and my tranquility. And I know it's hard to achieve. And I know it's hard to find. But I did find out one thing. It all starts right here. For a single dude, for a single dude, for many years, man, for many fucking years, since 2010. Single dude, living on my own, doing my shit. Ups and downs. Nothing perfect, getting laid off here and there and whatever, and getting seasonal jobs. I'm gonna be honest with you. Sometimes some long periods of time of work, which is good, which is cool. But hey, it's been a ride, man. I've learned a lot of shit. I've experienced a lot of shit. A lot of downfalls, a lot of mountain climbing, a lot of peaks, a lot of valleys, a lot of highs, a lot of lows. But it made me who I am, and I'll never forget where I came from. That's why sometimes, like I said, I go back just to see how people are. I don't like going back in the past because I don't live there anymore. Like I said, like people knock on that door and it's like, bro, I don't live there anymore. So, but I wish everybody well. I forgive you. You know who you are. Forgive you all from the bottom of your heart. Like I said, nobody knows. We don't know. We weren't born with fucking novels and instructions. I love you all from the bottom of my heart, regardless of everything that happened. I wish you all the best. Go with God. God loves you. Jesus loves you. I'm not trying to be a Bible thumper either. So, just a human being, man, that likes doing shit and likes living life and likes life. And yeah, bar chicken wings are fucking awesome. Fucking right, bro. They make the best chicken wings out there. Doesn't mean I gotta sit there and have a fucking beer. You know what I mean? Like, honestly speaking, people gotta get that fucking analogy out of their fucking head. Bro, I like going to restaurants. I like going to watch games, sports games, and there's fucking booze and everything all around me. You know? It reminds me of a story, not a story, but it's my story, anyhow, of my aunt, when she found out that I was going through programs and whatever, and she's like, "Oh, but if you come over, bro," I'm like, "No, no, no, just be you." Like I always said, just be you. I gotta hide shit, bro. Be you. You wanna fucking booze it out? You booze it out. I don't give a fuck. I'm not jumping off that bridge with you. I already jumped off that bridge, and somehow somebody caught me, and somebody eased my way in there. And don't get me wrong, like even in my program experience, even in my medical experience, there's people that backstab me too. You gotta be ready for that. Not everybody. They say one thing and then people start tripping in their ear about bullshit that happened in the past. Like I said, and they choose to believe the past instead of what they see in front of their eyes. And hey, that's on them. You gotta be willing to be okay with that. Like that's their perspective. That's their. Some people just don't grow up. Can't change anybody, bro. You gotta be willing to accept that and just move forward. Deem whoever's worthy to be in your life. Feel that vibration. Feel the feeling. I had a lot of bullshit in my life, man. I don't want it anymore. So I've been I grabbed that big fucking piece, that big puzzle, and I threw it up in the air, and I just been catching pieces, putting it back together. Because that's what I needed to do. Like there's faulty programming. I'm gonna look at it that way, and I've looked at it that way for a while. Faulty programming. So what I did was okay, you need to go. I like you, so I'm taking you back. You need to go. You're cool. Come here. You know what I mean? Like you have to do that sometimes, man. You gotta take a step back. You gotta look at yourself. A lot of people like that. A lot of people won't like it. Whatever, man. I like playing video games, as you guys know. That's how this channel started. It's a video game channel, you know. And then the spiels came out, and then I'm like, hey, man, maybe I can work that in there. Do my own little custodian monologues. The caretaker. The caretaker. You know, hey, it is what it is, man. Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. Did my brothers fail me? Yes, they did. Did my brothers betray me? Yes, they did. Are my brothers still with me? No, they're not. And I'm fine with that. I'm totally fine with that. If it wasn't for everything that I've experienced, and there's still more, like this, I'm not done with this. I still got to go into the high school years. This is still backtracking on yesterday's monologue, basically the growing up, the childhood, and everything. But yeah, I still got to touch base on more. It's still the show's not over yet. You know what I mean? Buckle up, we're gonna ride in style. Which reminds me, like I lost a lot of shit, lost a lot, but it's okay, man. I can get certain things back, and certain things I don't want back, and certain things I'm like, bro, gone. Bye, see ya. Get over it. Need to definitely work on my license. Need to definitely work on that. Get that bad boy back. It would help. I don't mind using public transit. I don't. You meet some interesting people out there, some interesting folks on public transit. So, but like if I don't have to, I won't. You know what I mean? Like if I don't have to use it, I won't. So, but it would be nice to get everything back in order again and do my shit. Like all this stuff that I'm using right now is just basically like old phones and shit like that to do my streaming, and I'm fine with that too. Maybe when I get a little bit extra, I can grab like a little gaming laptop or something, and then start doing things a little differently, revamp them. Been a lot of revamps on my channel, but that's cool. This is 2025, so new start, new idea. We did get an update. Honestly speaking, we did get an update on High Energy Heroes, which is basically China's version of what we had as Apex Mobile. Basically, it's Timmy Studios or Lightspeed Studios, and they basically when the global version of Apex Mobile shut down, they just basically took it over. Honestly speaking, it's their baby anyways. So they were trying to introduce High Energy Heroes to Apex Mobile, and they're the conflicts and stuff like that. The realism and the PC shit's gotta change. PC style on phones doesn't work. Warzone Mobile proves that. They got a recent update too, but whatever. I'm not gonna really put support into pieces of shit that talk shit and don't do shit. It's a shit game. They let down the community. They let down their people. Not really down for that. I still play it here and there off screen. Um, haven't played it yet. Like I said, I've been doing some volunteering. I've been getting shit rolling. Get the ball rolling. You know, and everything seems to be pretty good. Meeting new people every day. which is awesome. It's very awesome, man. Meeting new people every day, meeting new attitudes. It's a beautiful thing. Have some people that are helping me out in certain things in the areas involving my life, which is cool. You know, I never forget my roots, so when I needed some help and some support, I always went to them. So there you go. Like I said, sometimes you just have bad luck, and you just gotta remember that though it's not over, man. Life keeps lifing. It's not gonna stop because oh my god, look, he's like this and blah blah blah. Like no, life doesn't cease, bro. And you can't cease either. You gotta continue. You gotta go. Pick yourself up, dust yourself off, go. And for me, forget about the naysayers. Like nay, 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 nay. Stop that shit. You're not a carpet. People don't wipe their feet on you and get away with it. And don't allow them to get away with it either. Put an end to it, man. But yeah, rewinding a little bit now too. Like it's never, regardless of the bullshit, the abuse, and the unwanted touching and shit like that. It never. I still love women, biological women. That is, the ones that can come in and have children. Still love them. They're fucked up, but so am I. So are most men. Sometimes people's demons irritate other people's demons, and you just gotta find somebody that you can vibe with. You can sit down with that. You enjoy their company. Not everybody's out there to get you. And when you sense that's happening, that's when you just gotta be like, hey, you gotta shut that shit down. Shut it down. Don't even give it a second thought. Don't even get, hey, but no, 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 bye. You gotta go. You gotta go. See ya. You have an ugly vibe. You gotta go. You're not trustworthy. Like once they prove themselves that they're not trustworthy, you need to kick them the fuck out. Like another one, a girlfriend of mine, bruh, disappeared for fucking 3 years. Honestly speaking, called me every once in a blue moon. Anytime I message this person, it'd be like, hey, can you meet up? No, 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 no. I go fucking check. This is why I hate social media too. Like, well, not hate. I dislike social media and I try to stay away from it. Like the Facebooks and shit like that and whatever. And you know, go see. Happen to have pictures popping up of her friends and like you're there at a fucking concert with other dudes and this and that. But yet, 3 years you fucked off from my life. You weren't doing me, so who are you doing? And I'm supposed to be your boyfriend. The yeah, it's just people are stupid. Whether you were out roaming around, fucking gallivanting, sowing wild oats, there's no. It's not like hey, you know what? We're waking up. Like, bye. Maybe I'll catch you on the down low, whatever. No, it's like 3 fucking years. I'm in fucking limbo, and this bimbo fucking. And I'm gonna say it. This bimbo thought it. Nah, I can't see. Nah, I have the hangover. Yeah, because you were out fucking partying with other people. So that just shows me right there how much you cared about me. That's where you gotta put it to an end. You know what? No, get the fuck out of here, bro. I rebuke you in the name of Jesus Christ. I rebuke you in the name of God. Get the fuck out of here. Go rot in hell. Get the fuck away from me. Like, legit. Fuck out of here. Uh, People try to test your standards and your fucking morals, and you gotta squash that, bro. You gotta squash that. People try to hide shit, too, like, from you. Like, fuck off, bro. If you can't tell me the fucking truth to my fucking face, I do not need you in my fucking life. And that's the thing. Like, that's why I don't really like texting and shit like that. Like, yeah, you could say something. I'm more of a I want to hear your voice. You know what I mean? I want to see your expressions. I want to see. Can you look me in my eyes? Is that lip gonna quiver? No. I'm gonna feel that girl. She's like, you know what I mean? Like, hey, come on, man. Let's be realistic. It's humans, man. Humans, humans, humans. You know, some people sit there and lie to your fucking face and not even bat an eyelash. It's on you, your discernment, to basically be like, hey, man, fuck. Oh, I love that shit. You know, people disappear, they come back fucking 5 years later, 15 years later, and they're like, oh, you know, I was thinking about, yeah, bullshit. Bullshit, you were thinking about me. You were thinking about me while you were sucking somebody else off. You were thinking about me while you were riding somebody else's dick. You weren't thinking about me. Shut the fuck up. So maybe your options got smaller, you know, or you didn't get treated the way, or said person didn't treat you the way I was treating you, and then you finally realize that. Well, you know what? Hey, sometimes it's too fucking late when you realize that shit. Fuck out of here. You know, no time for nonsense, man. That's what it is. It's all childish fucking nonsense. People need to grow up, seriously. Seriously. Need to fucking grow up and act their fucking age, not their shoe size. Shoe size. Yeah, I got tongue tied there. She sells by the seashore. One of those tongue twisters. But yeah. Anywho, okay, I left it. We've still got to get back into the high school days, high school era of my rugged rowdiness and my rebel without a cause bullshit. And I'm a badass. And hey, look, I sell drugs. And my bitch ass got arrested. And my bitch ass got thrown in jail. And my bitch ass got thrown in holding cells. And my bitch ass punched no cops, got my nose broken by cops, got into a million notification with cops. Fuck, dude. And then when you go to jail or in the holding cells, people are like, "Oh my god, this guy hit a cop, dude. Oh my god, look at this guy. He's like, bro, I'm not a giant. I'm not a giant of a human being. But I'm gonna give you one last thing before I take off. And this is God honest truth. My mother taught me how to fight. My mother, regardless of the fucking beatings that she gave me, she taught me how to fight. She used to sit on a chair with that backrest in front of her chest. Obviously, she has tits, right? She's a female. So she sit on the chair that way, so the backrest was right here in front of her, and she would get me to be in arm's length, I guess you could say, just to do the snaps and everything. She would tie my hands up with towels. Because we didn't have boxing gloves back then, obviously. So it was towels, and she slapped the shit out of me. And she said, hit the chair. Hit the chair. Like that backrest part. She slapped the shit out of me, hit the chair. And I'd throw a punch. And if it wasn't good enough, I'd get a harder slap. You know? That's the God honest truth. She was a tough, bitchy woman. She got into a lot of fights. Drunk or not drunk. But yeah. She taught me how to fight. Not so much my older brother, but there's a situation, and I remember when I was in my teenage, I'm like, you know, one day, bro, you're gonna get old. We're all gonna get old, and I'm gonna fuck you up. Oh man. Hey, look, I forgive you guys. I love you guys, but I don't need you in my life. Let's leave it like that, okay? I've cleaned my side of the street. You stay on your side, I'll stay on my side, and we're good. Anywho, I'm gonna I'm gonna end it with that for now. I will be back later on tonight with some high energy heroes. Like I said, I gotta do the update on it because there is an update. Season's almost changing, so we're gonna be in season 7, I think it was, for the new one. So I will be doing gaming tonight and doing some more chirping, my chit chat. But it's not gonna be like this. It's gonna be like normal. So if you want to drop any comments in the comment section, I'd gladly appreciate that. If you want to hit that like button, I'd gladly appreciate that too. If you want to ask me anything, by all means, man, you know what I mean? Maybe I can help your day out, you know? Shoot the shit, smile a little bit. Maybe you can tell me a little bit about your stuff. It'll be cool. Sometimes you just gotta get it off your chest, man. And that's what these monologues are for. It's just hopefully people relate and somebody out there will relate. They'll be like, holy fuck, this guy went through the same shit too. You know what I mean? I'm gonna tell you honestly, my reality might believe me or might not believe me, but it does get better, but you gotta want it to get better. You gotta trust people again just because shit happens to you. I mean, everybody's like that. Remember that. But with that, I'll bid you all an adieu. Be well adieu. Many blessings to you all. Thank you to whoever did tune in to detailed live stream and our custodian monologues. And next one will be basically the high school years and my bullshit in high school. One heck of a ride. Fuck, man. Strap in, don't strap on. But yeah, many blessings to you all. Thank you to whoever did tune in to detailed live stream. And for now, I am your custodian, your guardian, your keeper of knowledge. And 3, Mr. 416. And whether you like it or not, I'm still your quintessential stud muffin. And bar wings are the best. They make the best chicken wings, bro. Legit. Wild wings. Any old grubby bar. They're fucking awesome, man. I don't give a fuck what you say. They're awesome. But yeah, many blessings to you all, man. Tune in tonight. Same 416 time, same 416 channel. But I will be tonight. I don't know if I'm going to go early. It might be 7-ish or maybe 6. And we'll be doing the high energy heroes, man. Tune in. Get that apex going on. Get that feel. Get that vibe. Gaming. I play video games. I don't play people. Love you guys, man. God loves you and Jesus loves you too. Don't get that weird. Don't get that twisted. Like, oh, God loves you. It's preaching and blah, blah, blah. No, man. God loves you. Jesus loves you. Just as much as I love you. All right? Many blessings, everybody. Tell somebody you love them when you get while you still have that chance and that opportunity, man. Tell them how you feel. Let that shit out. Don't hold that shit inside. What's the worst that can happen? Yes or no, right? Yes or no. Choices. Yes or no. Take care, everybody. Love you guys. See you later on. See if this shit fucking works.